Hey guys, and today Shorty and I are doing our tips for round 23 of the season. Home and away's done.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Finals are here, but that's always a good time.
No, well, it is when the Cats are in it, mate. But,
yeah, it's better when they're in it, but...
First time in 8 years or 9 years, but we'll get into it, mate.
Yeah, we certainly will.
Richmond and North Melbourne, Etihad Stadium, very tough one, flip of the coin.
Yeah, worthy of a final, isn't it?
So it might as well be, and it may be.
It could well be.
Who knows?
I've tipped Richmond by 14 points. They're playing fairly good footy, and I just feel they're slightly more accomplished than the Roos. The Roos are in good form, but I still rate Richmond slightly better than them in the overall scheme of things.
Nice, buddy. I've gone with Richmond by 2 points. It's going to be absolutely down to the wire, this one. I would have thought. North Melbourne played well under the roof at Etihad, but I just think the Tigers' weapons will be more likely to fire up the North Melbourne's, and I think their key defence will account for their tall forwards. But I could tip North Melbourne as easy as I could tip Richmond. Very tough game to pick.
Yes, it is.
Why is it not at the MCG and it's a Tigers home game? That was a bit of a talking point. Absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, Geelong and Adelaide at Simmons Stadium. Pretty simple one, I would have thought.
Yeah, the Cats, mate. Nah, we're just messing with you.
Oh, you got me there for
Crows by 39 points.
I was nearly going to pick 39, but someone else is 39.
Oh,
so I didn't do it.
Nah, you just can't see. It's the form we're in, and the Crows are flying, aren't they?
Oh, they are.
Absolute fire. And
they're with the flag.
it'll be nice to send off a few veteran Cats, but that'll be about the only positive for the day because it'll be a tough one.
Is that a positive?
Oh, nah, probably not.
It's sad, but
yeah.
hey, I know what you were trying to say.
Good as it's at home, I guess.
A nice send-off at home is the positive, only positive, yeah. Adelaide by 42 points. They'll be far too good. Simmons Stadium, no real biggie for the Cats. They're playing shocking footy at the moment, and Adelaide are absolutely flying and smashing everyone basically anywhere they go, even some of the best teams.
Can't argue with that.
No, you cannot. I reckon they're a good chance to win a final, perhaps two finals. I'm that confident.
Good call, nice.
If they keep up this form, of course. The Brisbane Lions play the Doggies at the Gabba.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Dogs playing some finals and watching them because they're exciting, and I think they'll get the job done by 32 points.
Sleek.
I mean, that's probably a bit generous for the Lions. I reckon it could get worse than that, just depending how many players the Dogs may rest for the trip up there.
Yeah, for sure.
If any. How switched on they are for what is a dead rubber game, but they'll definitely have a win.
Very good. I've gone with the Dogs by 29 points. I don't think they'll go 100%, but I think they'll do what they need to do to get the job done.
Yeah, that's what we like.
Is that the coach? Or what? It should be a nice win for the Doggies there. Port Adelaide and Fremantle at Adelaide Oval. The talk of the town is Roscoe's putting in a B team and asking AFL for permission.
Yeah, intriguing. I hear you nearly got a game, mate, so it must be the B team.
Pretty desperate.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, you told me that about 5 minutes ago. I hadn't heard it with work and stuff, but it did change my tip because if it's a B team, well, surely Port Adelaide at home, who are in reasonable form, should get the job done here.
You'd like to think so.
I've tipped them by 3 goals, so...
3 goals?
Tough to pick margins in the final round, mate.
Yeah, no, it is,
I've just got no idea. I mean,
okay, yeah.
What is a B team? I mean, it'll be tough to see, but...
Resting a few players that need a rest. I'm going to put Adelaide by 77. It's sort of in the mould of the St Kilda game a few years ago in 2013. 2011, 13. The Saints were, I think they were a rabble back then, and
hammered them.
They hammered them, and I think Port Adelaide will do the same at home.
Yeah,
they'll be spewing with their form at the moment.
I know. Ruining lost chances at the start of the year.
That's it. Poor form throughout the season. Hawthorn and Carlton in the MCG. Jeez, toughest tip of the round, isn't it?
Tough one, mate. I just think the Hawks might get over the line by 82 points because the Blues are just on struggle street. Brendan Bolton would have seen that second half last week and just gone, oh, gee. I thought he went for a sausage roll at half time and thought, oh, the Blues, they're not too bad here. So the real deal. It's a tough job and the Hawks will win easily, I feel.
Intriguing with Brendan Bolton facing up against his old side.
Yeah.
So he won't be in the Hawks coaching box at all, but he'll just be sitting on the stand or in the stands or whatever.
I believe so. Yeah.
He was for the Giants, I'm pretty sure. So that will be interesting.
It's a strange feeling.
Yeah, it would be. You'd be like, go Carlton.
You won't know what to do.
You'd be a lost man. Hawthorn by 72 points, so after all that rattling, they'll get the job done pretty easily. Carlton, not going well. Hawthorn just hitting top gear as September rolls in.
Lovely, mate.
As they always do.
Lovely.
Cheers, pal. Sydney and Gold Coast at the SCG.
Yeah.
Sydney hit back a little bit, trying to just assert themselves as a contender once again.
They have. They played a good game against the Saints. Got a few injury worries with Buddy again being subbed off, but they should have a win here by 40 points, I feel. Again, a bit of a dead rubber game.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Hard to pick. How much will they show up, and will they rest? Playing for Pride, Gold Coast, and things like that. But Swans for me.
Sounds good. I've gone with Sydney by 39, so...
Jeez, the margins are very close.
Yeah, sort of. Not the Poile one, but the others have been, pretty close to the mark. I think Sydney are a much better team here, and at the SCG really helps, but round 23 is... round 1 and round 23 is probably where you get the most upsets, and I think this year is different with the closeness of the competition. You almost have to win round 23 unless you're Fremantle.
Yeah.
If you're contending in from probably between 10th to not first, 4th maybe.
Yeah, the top 4.
Yeah, 4th to 10th is intriguing. So Sydney should be getting the job done nicely. West Coast and St Kilda at Domain Stadium. West Coast just have to win this game if they want to play Hawthorn at home.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, they just have to win this to get home final, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct. Yep.
Yeah, so
to finish second.
Yeah, exactly, and they just will win. I mean, I think McGovern went down again.
Gonna put your house on it?
Not quite. That house I don't own, but look, you can't say losing. I know they lost to the Crows, but the Crows are in great form. The Saints seemingly tiring, maybe. At least against the Swans were, so plenty to play for.
Do you reckon? Do you reckon Adelaide an informed team in the competition, like top 2, top 1?
You would have to say top 2. I would think. I mean, I thought West Coast were the form team of the comp, so and they beat them comprehensively. So you would have to say so. Right up there.
Nicely done. Yeah.
What do you reckon?
West Coast by 53 points. How many did you say?
44.
44. Yeah, still pretty close.
Yeah.
That's good. At home, it's pretty handy. They'll definitely want to respond, and they have to win if they want to be top 2. And if they lose this game, they can't win the first final.
I love the theory, and I agree with it.
Do you still think? Now you said to me, West Coast will win the flag. I know you're not one for knee jerking after one game, but if they still make top 2, do they still beat Hawthorn after their terrible performance against Adelaide?
I would like to see how bad McGovern's shoulder is and what the serious, because he's very important to them.
He is.
But yes, I do think that they will still beat the Hawks.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes action here. Next game, we got Melbourne and GWS, Etihad Stadium. Speaking of dead rubber games.
Yeah, I was just going to say, isn't this a cracker? Who cares about this game? I don't even know.
I don't even think the umpires would want to show up.
Yeah, it means absolutely nothing. The Giants will get a win here. Didn't by 29 points. The D's have perhaps escaped a bit of criticism. They're starting to get a little of it, but they've been pretty disappointing, and Roos is a bit to say for, I think. But yeah, the Giants will miss out just on the 8. They should do better things next year, I think.
Quick question, mate. Is Paul Roos coaching next year, or is Simon Goodwin taking over?
Paul Roos, I'm pretty confident, is coaching next year, but the word is Goodwin will have quite a lot to do with it in the coach's box.
Alrighty, sweet as. I go on GWS by 11 points. It's, again, who wants to win?
Yeah.
You nearly would want to just get a better draft pick. I don't think the Giants will be as concerned about draft picks because they've got top 10 draft picks playing in the 2s, so developing nicely. Melbourne have lost their last 21 at Etihad, and GWS won it. Can't speak tonight. Won at Etihad last year in round 23, so they're going to do it again.
I like it, mate.
I'm just making all these random theories and can't talk as well. So, Collingwood Essendon for the last game, rounding out the home and away season at the MCG. The Pies were just in absolutely hot form, and Essendon have been a bit more competitive of late with Matty Egan. Yeah,
you spoke of the random upset that sometimes happens in round 1 and 23. I think this game may be the likely one that possibly happens. I mean, the Pies were great against us, but that's been a blip of good form on an otherwise pathetic radar, so I think the Bombers are a chance.
Yeah.
I'll still tip the Pies in a close one.
Sells a bit of candy to the Bombers.
By 3 points. But yeah, I just think if there's any game that might be a bit of an upset this round, I think the Bombers may show a bit of heart here. Just a bit of a gut feeling. And
finish the year high.
Yeah. What do you think?
Good stuff. I've gone with the Pies by 20 points. their form has been terrible, but it's been turned around almost, and yeah, I think they're a better team than the Bombers at the moment. It'll be tough. I certainly think they are a chance to cause maybe a little bit of an upset the Dons, but where was Collingwood's form like this a few weeks ago? I mean, it must be mental, but certainly do. I certainly do rate the Pies, and with what they've got to come along, they've had a bad patch and too many honourable losses, but I reckon it's a pretty bright future ahead for them over the next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, I agree. It's just frustrating when they turn around their form against us. It's just you hate that, but they responded very well.
I wanted to tip Collingwood. You changed my tip by all the things you mentioned, and you knew it too. But that's what I knew they're capable of. But that's fine. It's all good, mate. It's all good.
It's all right, mate.
We're all good.
I'm sorry.
I'll just go with my gut next time.
Go with the gut, always.
Cool.
Don't believe Shorty's crazy.
Sweet. Cray scenes going on here. So that's the tips done for the year, mate. Well, we will be doing the finals. Won't be as many tips, of course, with not as many games being played. So qualifying finals, eliminations, semis, preliminaries, and the big ones, the big dance.
Nice.
We'll be tune in for those ones. Get around those because we'll be all over them.
We'll be smashing it out.
There'll be a couple of just a bit of argy-bargy going on, I feel. So it'll be intriguing and can't wait for them. Those are the tips anyway. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it around to your mates. And don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe away. Get everyone to subscribe if you can. That'd be fantastic. Thanks for hanging around, guys. And we'll catch us all next time.